Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Marcel, and today we're going to be reviewing Hanamura against Hammerdown Gaming. Today we're going to be breaking down a fight on Hanamura that we should have won, and or not just a fight, a sequence of events on Hanamura that drained our time bank and left us on final fight with few resources. So let's get this started. We're going to be watching from my point of view first, the next 3 minutes, and then with 6 minutes after that, we'll break down specific points and how we could have changed it. And of course, from my point of view, I'll talk about like what I was thinking and how I specifically could have played better and how the team could have played better with me. So we're in this specific fight here. Off angle here, I do think this is a good off angle. Our Junkrat's on the side. Right now we're up 1. The team's calling. Oh, there's a Bob, so everyone's backing out. There's a nice dynamite that you can see landed on Lucio and Zarya. So right here, we pick off both DPS. And so I'm pretty sure I'm calling. They have no DPS. They have no DPS. Let's go. So you can see how everyone reacts here. Our Junkrat's in the side. He's getting heals. I'm not fully sure what is being waited for here. It kind of looks like what's happening is he's waiting, but there's not anything to wait for. You can see our Lucio. Here, let me disable this thing. Our Lucio's on point here. Our Zen is with our Rhine. I'm on this nice angle, and our Zarya is on point. So right now, despite being up 2, they have no DPS. We're not playing like we're up 2. Like, right now, there's an Orisa, a Diva, and a Mercy on our Rhine and our Zen. And I'm kind of providing support for that. But when we're up 2, there shouldn't be like a 3v3 or a 3v2 happening, like, at all, because we're up numbers. What we should have done here was, instead of Zarya and Lucio dropping, they should have stayed with the Rhine and with the Zen. Junkrat could have came on an off angle a bit quicker instead of, I guess he was waiting for the health back. But when we're up 2, you kind of just gotta come in, like. So we split ourselves really badly here. And then their Mercy's able to get a res. Their McCree comes back and he pops High Noon right then. And so we're at a point where our Ryan and our Zen aren't even with us. We don't have a Discord to kill that McCree faster. Me and the Lucio die. Our Zarya has to bubble on point to keep herself alive. So, like, in the fight, we kill 2 and then lose 2 before our Ryan even gets past the choke. And it's not fully his fault because we didn't stick with him, but he could have gone left side. So we didn't have the shield on point. I didn't mean to switch characters there. So of course, we need to reset this. Junkrat gets out. I don't understand how he's alive here. And then our Rhine, our Zen, like, you gotta be fully out of it at this point. Like, poking anything is just not good here. And he ends up dying, like, really late. After all of us, like me and Lucio died, respawned, Zarya died, respawned, and then sets us back like another 15 seconds. It's not fully his fault. Like, we should have all been backed out of that. Ryan and Zen were up a little far too. Right now, the damage being blocked here, I guess you get a medal for it or whatever, but it's not good. And then I end up feeding as well, setting us back another 15 seconds, like an absolute idiot. When we should have just been, like, yelling for a regroup here. Because, let me go back. I went forwards in there. Yeah. God dang it. Okay, so we're back at this point. Where the line's up top. Okay, so right now we're regrouping, which is all good. We need to regroup like this more. Like, after each fight, this is what we should have done after me and Lucio died. We should have just done this. Regrouped. and then we start going up top. We get a nice grab, but the problem is there's no damage up there. I'm on the catwalk, I think, which I think it's a really good soldier position right here, and I'm able to do a bit of damage, but we should have had more healing on our main tank, and I don't think our Junkrat's in this at all. Yeah, he's like below, so we need to make sure we fully group up, because if we had Junkrat into that grab, that would have been juicy as hell. And also the trans was just a bit late. If Orion had stayed alive here, he could have taken out both tanks. So right when Ryan goes down here, I don't think we should be fighting this. Like, we're getting kills, I guess. I think we go up here, actually. And then our Zen goes down, and it's kind of obvious we're gonna lose this one. So, yeah, we just lose it slowly. Like, when Orion went down, we should have just backed up. Like, we shouldn't have been losing and feeding and using our ult charge here. Like, we use trans, we use grab, that's fine, whatever. And now our Rhine is back. After dying, he comes back. And so I'm like, screw it, I'll go back in the fight. But it's kind of over, so I'm thinking of backing up here. But our Rhine and our Zarya both die. Like, let me just, how many seconds we wasted here. They died at 57. Our Rhine dies at about what was that? It's gotta be like 120 something. So we wasted so much time for our Rhine just to come back and get destroyed by the whole team because we weren't regrouped. We wasted like full on 30 seconds. Like more than 30 seconds. When we should have been, like here, we should just be, this Junkrat should just be dead. Our Zarya. Like, our Zarya and our Rhine here, they're gonna die. Like, they don't have good chances here. Maybe Zarya could have gone behind the corner to the left and kept her charge, but yeah, they could have died at any time there. And so now we just wasted. From like 130, that's when the fight was over, Run died, but now we have 40 seconds. We took 50 seconds to just lose that fight. And like, we could have had a whole nother chance, whole nother fight there. But instead we're feeding. So we finally group up again. And the fights where we grouped up, like, they've been decent. Like, we've gotten kills, we've contended. Nice Discord on the Diva. My voice sounds like really snotty right now, I know. So we finally push up here. Diva's behind. Almost get her out of mech. And then our Zen gets picked by their Ashe, which is just horrible. Because our Rhine goes to the bottom. And it wasn't clear. Like, as a team, I don't remember a call out that we're going to the bottom. So our Zen's just kind of left there. And I'm okay with being on a spot like this. Like, I don't necessarily need to be with the main tank, but definitely Zen does. And somehow, like, the flank works and gets the Ashe and the Ana, and then my Visor gets the ulti Mercy and ulti McCree. And then it's a nice tire onto that Ursa to just stop her from stalling. And at this point, we're just kind of like, we're just stalling. Like, if we had our Zen here, of course we could have gotten Discords quite a bit faster. We'd have had Discords. And targets do die, like, they're gonna die faster, and we also need to be calling that out. We have Shatter, we have Grav, and we kind of just had to use, like, absolutely everything just to win at the end here. Except our Grav, I think, we didn't use. So, like, we shouldn't have been put in that situation where, like, just everything's getting used. We would have had so much more time if the past two fights, like, we had regrouped. Because 2 fights took us from, like, 5 30 to a point where we just have to use everything and just pray that we actually take it.